Just walked right over me. Well, I get the feeling we're about ready for what's actually going to be the final scene, which is my second favorite scene in this game. It's always neat to see how the Dogwood Drive is coming when you circle around. Yep. Hey all, thanks for sticking around for this. I know we all got places too. Well, if anybody still needs somewhere to go, be sure and speak up, okay? Thanks, Ron. I think Ron's heading through the woods tonight, back to the road. You want a caravan. You staying, Em? No, I'm heading out too. Now the station is gone, there's nothing here for me. Sorry to say. For right now, though, we've got some friends to bury. The neighbors. Nikki has a poem, and I have a song. If anyone wants to say anything, though, I'll go first. The neighbors were kind, gentle, beautiful horses. Used to go on walks with the silver one, out in the woods by... Why didn't anyone ever give them names? The silver one. Well, I guess he was gray, but his coat looked silver in the light, so I always called him that in my head. The other one is the other one. I love these horses, but you never know it if you heard me talk about them like that. So I'm sorry, silver one and other one. I don't have better names for you. You deserve better names. Also, sorry I'm so bad at this. Anybody else have anything to say? We didn't give them names because their names weren't ours to give. The horses were here before us, you know? They came with the people from Central America. You know, the Utopians. The people of nothing. The people of nothing arrived by horseback in October. Their first experiment was to free the horses. That was generations ago. Of people and horses. I don't know when we started calling them the neighbors. I should have called them the people, I think. They were the only consistent residents of this place for over 100 years. And now they're all gone. Who are the people now? I got something to say. I just want to say these horses used to crap on my floors, but never bothered me too much. I never mentioned it to anyone. I didn't want to make a thing out of it. But if we're clear in the air, well, that happened and it's okay. I mean, recently, too. I was cleaning up horse crap just a couple days ago. But I'm saying it was okay. It would have been okay if any of you wanted to crap on my floors. I just want to say that. I would have cleaned up after any of you if you crapped on my floor. Thanks, Ron. Okay, I guess we better move on. Nikki, you ready? Thanks for sticking around, like Emily said. It's so good to have you all here for this. I think the neighbors would have liked this, all of us gathered here. They like to be around people. Maya, you and our other visitors might not know about the out-of-towner. He came here to work for the company, to dig a ditch, and the company worked him good and hard, for less than he was worth, but it wasn't enough. They had to use him up completely. After that, we became ungovernable. First out of shame, then grief, then anger. This is a poem for the neighbors, but it's also for this town. Yeah, we're going to bury this town today when we bury these horses. It's the same thing. We're going to bury these horses, and what do you think will happen next? We'll all walk out into the woods and leave this place empty. No, I guess some of us might stay and build again. That's all right. It couldn't be me, but to try is your birthright. If you do stay, you'll be building on top of a grave. But that's true anywhere. The whole world is built on top of graves. Look for me under your boot soles, as the fella says. Nikki clears her throat and begins reading from the paper she's holding. We all leave town and call that town a ghost. What ghost gave this town breath, made it home? Now that breath is gone, we buried it here. What's left is not a ghost. It's just the bones. Nikki's hands tremble a bit as she reads from the paper. Our neighbors were the best of us, of course. It's always so. Our better selves, clear of ourselves, where we can see their glory glow. They glow now underground, our friends, with love. To greener pastures, we might say, but lie. So let me try instead to share your woe. Here, where we lay our town and friends to rest, may yet some day a new and hale grass grow. Then we buried the horses.
I've heard of a land of joy and peace and wonderful life, a beautiful place of mansions fair and skies so bright, where all who believe the Savior dear forever shall stay. And having been saved by grace divine, I'm going that way. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. Yes, dear, the Savior I adore is with me each day. I'm clinging to Him and never to stray, just singing praises all day long. I'm going that way. Well, glorious news I tell and sing as onward I go, for those who are still astray in sin, my Savior may know. I want them to sing that praise above some beautiful day. For glory to Him who died for me, I'm going that way. I know I shall meet Him at the gate when trials are past. I know I shall meet Him face to face in glory at last. Oh, I believe that when we meet, well done, He'll say, while trusting my soul redeemed in love. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. Yes, dear, the Savior I adore is with me each day. I'm clinging to Him and never to stray, just singing praises all day long. I'm going that way.
The end. I know there's one more interlude left, but I know it's also a lot of talking, so a quick final word. I love this game. I think it's one of the most impressive storytelling. What's the right word? I'm not sure what the right word is. It's such a great piece of art, generally. It's kind of obscure in some places, but if I had to take one thing from this, I'd say things don't always... well, they never get to stay the same. It's hard to say whether things change for the better, for the worse, but everything that happens leaves some imprint on the world. And it's important to recognize that. Remember it as we head in whatever direction we can. We don't get to live in the past, but we do get to live with the opportunity to make things better. And in a world run by people who, well, take literally everything they can from others, it's important to hang on to those parts of us and our experiences that can't be taken away. We always have the choice to recognize what comes before us and the choice to do something about that. Thanks again for watching.